Sheikh Mohammed Al Maktoum, the governor of Dubai, possesses an estimated $18 billion in wealth, making him one of the 5 wealthiest monarchs in the world. However, he is not in competition about the quantity of his spouses. In 2019, Princess Haya, the most renowned of the 3, and her children evaded the monarch. Additionally, this is not the sole scandalous incident in the Sheikh's spouses' lives. However, why did the wealthy Sheikh's spouses and offspring not get along? And how many spouses did he have? In this video, we will provide a comprehensive explanation. Please subscribe to the channel and provide us with your favorites. Let us commence. Sheikh Mohammed, who was born in 1949, is rapidly approaching the age of 75. He has observed the evolution of Dubai from an impoverished fishing village to a glitzy metropolis throughout his lengthy life. Mohammed has served as the Emirates' leader for the previous 15 years. Dubai has evolved into a global epicenter of technology, luxury, and tourism under his leadership. Mohammed's activism and ambition have been instrumental in the accomplishment of a significant amount of this. I am unaware of the term impossible. It is not a part of my lexicon. It pertains to his personal life as well as the administration of the emirate. The Sheikh likely does not recall some of the numerous ladies who played a role in the monarch's fate. Mohammed had between 3 and 4 spouses at any given time, and they would alternate. This typically transpired when his subsequent spouse engaged in a dispute with him. Subsequently, he terminated his relationship with the woman, intimidated her, and claimed the children for himself. The initial instance of this type occurred during the 1970s. At the age of 23, Mohammed traveled to Lebanon. Randa Al-Banna, a modest adolescent, was encountered by the Crown Prince of Dubai in Beirut. She was only 16 years old. Mohammed and Randa's emotions were exacerbated and they proceeded to marry in London. Initially, they adhered to European customs. Randa was not subjected to Bedouin customs by her spouse, and he even dedicated poems to her. Nevertheless, Mohammed's true nature was revealed following the family's relocation to Dubai and the birth of their daughter. He developed an unusually domineering demeanor and began to treat Randa in the same manner as a master treats a powerless concubine. They commenced engaging in regular sparring. However, Randa was to face the most severe consequences. The couple divorced when their daughter Manal was 5 months old. Randa was ejected from the palace by Mohammed, who subsequently retained the infant. For 2 decades, Randa traveled to Dubai and implored her ex-husband to provide her daughter with a glimpse of the city, albeit from a distance. It is difficult to fathom. Nevertheless, Sheikh Mohammed declined, and he subsequently informed his ex-wife of the information, which caused her to be taken aback. He informed her that she would never be able to see her daughter again and prohibited her from entering Dubai for the rest of her life. Manal is currently 46 years old, and the monarch is meticulously enforcing his prohibition. The Sheikh had numerous new spouses immediately following Randa, and we will discuss their fate in greater detail at a later time. 3 additional daughters were born to them. The Eastern ruler had been eagerly anticipating the arrival of his 5th child, a male. Marwan was his given name, and he was born to an unknown German woman. The infant was taken away by the Sheikh, who did not even adopt her as his wife. It's highly probable that he either bribed the German mother to relinquish her son or employed alternative arguments to achieve this objective. The Sheikh did not designate Marwan as an heir, even though he is Muhammad's eldest son. This may be due to the boy's overly European aspect or a concealed disapproval of his father. Sheikh Mohammed married his cousin Hind Al Maktoum at the age of 30, and she became his eldest wife. She was able to establish a positive relationship with her spouse for the duration of her life, in contrast to the majority of the Sheikh's wives. Perhaps due to her upbringing in the same traditions, she had 12 children with her influential spouse, the majority of whom are currently employed in senior roles within Dubai's government. The Crown Prince was their eldest son, Rashid. Regrettably, Rashid's destiny was unfortunate. He passed away at the age of 33 in 2015. A cardiac attack was the official explanation. However, some propagate the falsehood that Prince Rashid became addicted to heavy narcotics, which ultimately led to his death. Currently, the Crown Prince of Dubai is Hamdan, the junior brother of Rashid and the son of Hind. All of Mohammed's other spouses were not as fortunate as Hind. Mohammed was the father of 5 children by Horia, an Algerian widow. His feelings for her ultimately cooled, and he divorced her. The Sheikh, as is customary, reserved the common offspring for himself. Delilah, the wife of the Lebanese monarch, experienced a comparable narrative. She was denied the opportunity to raise her children after the delivery of 3 children and her divorce. However, it appears that the Sheikh was not obligated to provide for his wife, Zoe Grigorakos, as the marriage was only transient or a mizyar. Zoe gave birth to a daughter named Christina shortly after they encountered each other in London. It appears that Sheikh Mohammed was unaware of her birth. Christina was educated as a Christian and resided in Europe. However, she relocated to Dubai at the age of 16, and her father formally acknowledged her. Christina adopted Islam and was subsequently recognized as the stunning Sheikh Hamara by the global community. Additionally, she recently wed her cousin Sheikh Mana. The fate of the German lady who gave birth to Marwan was replicated by a stunning Turkish wife. The woman's identity is not mentioned in any source, however, it is widely recognized that she vanished without a trace following the birth of her daughter Ila in 1997. The girl was raised alongside Mohammed's other offspring and was granted the title of Sheikha. However, the governor of Dubai failed to acknowledge his son, Suhail. The child was delivered in December 1992. His mother, Polima Abirecht, a Lebanese national, was not acknowledged as the monarch's official spouse. This is likely the result of the woman's conviction that she is a Christian and her refusal to convert to Islam. Her son was not accorded the title of prince. However, he spent his infancy with his mother and was not exposed to palace intrigues as were his siblings. Polina made numerous attempts to communicate with Sheikh Mohammed, but he consistently declined to engage in conversation, according to rumors. Of all the spouses of the ruler of Dubai, Princess Haya was the most wisdom-filled. She acquired a comprehensive understanding of the fate of her predecessors as the subsequent wife of Muhammad. She opted to take a proactive approach when her marriage was on the brink of dissolution. She fled to London with her children without waiting for her spouse to retrieve them. The princess's affair with an English security officer is also said to have caused her to fear for her life, according to rumors. Haya employed a reliable security officer and submitted a divorce petition to the High Court in the nation's capital. Consequently, the mother was able to sue the monarch for $730 million and retain custody of the children. It is uncertain whether Mohammed will attempt to retrieve them in some capacity. This is precisely what transpired with his daughter Latifa, who was delivered to a Lebanese woman named Haria. As previously indicated, this sheikh's wife was expelled from the palace while Latifa was still a baby. At the age of 10, the girl discovered that her mother was not providing her with any form of maternal care. She decided to flee from her father at the age of 16, who had treated her mother with such cruelty. She attempted to flee on 2 separate occasions and nearly succeeded. She was apprehended and incarcerated, however. That is a separate narrative that we will discuss in the subsequent video. Sheikh Mohammed was officially married to 6 women. We have now discovered that he had at least 3 unofficial ones. There are probably additional units, however, the precise number is only known to the governor of Dubai. If we have overlooked an individual, please leave a comment in the section below. It will be fascinating to learn about each individual. In addition to subscribing to the channel, please consider liking it. See you shortly.